Hello, this is David for Senior Design. This is the start of the GUI for the Canva system that is being implemented. This portion was worked on by both Nathaniel and David. Let me just share my screen and I'll walk through what's happening in our system. So share my screen real quick. Here we are. And I currently have 3 tabs open. Tab number 4 here is randomly generating canned messages. When I have this startup, this is creating a can dump log, currently called myfile.log. And then, yeah, get out of this actually. Sorry about that. I forgot to do that beforehand. And then we have our RC GUI, and I'll go through the code a little bit after I demonstrate about what's going on. But as soon as I start up this code, nothing's going to happen until we try to cancel out of it. As soon as we cancel out, stuff will start showing up. So in here, we're going to generate the code. So if I do this for just a couple seconds and then cancel it out, we've added a few more lines of messages and IDs. Then when we come over here and I hit Control-C to cancel out, it'll update that information on the screen. And this is just a test screen. It was mainly to see that it actually does something. But we also have ourselves a window now in a GUI. We haven't changed the name yet. Name will be changed later. And that hello world also in the code because we were debugging it. So that just stays there for now. And then we have, actually, let's shrink this a little bit so I can keep this open and active at the same time. Keep that nice and big. Okay, so every time I hit Control-C, we will get more logs. There we go. Control-C, 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 and you can see that it changes each time. There's still some more debugging that has to go on in here, going with like the size of the window and stuff like that. But we got the main thing that we wanted down was the information is now showing up in our little GUI window, and we'll pretty it up at a later time. But as of now, we have a GUI and it looks good to me. So we have that. Let me just exit out of this, and let's we'll go into that code a little bit to kind of show it off a little bit. So this is our code. This is that debugging thing that I was talking about earlier. We were trying to see if we can get messages to pop out of the loop, of the while loop, and it ended up working on the outside and then also on the inside as well. This being the messages that you see. So yeah, so basically this is it. This is what we have. This right here is creating the window. This is us opening up the file myfile.log. This is playing around with what you saw on the screen when we were saying about the debug itself. When only one thing would pop up. We only wanted one thing to pop up instead of an entire list, because it'll be easier for us to read those things as we go. These are finding inside the log the location and then the line for the specific string. This is partitioning, so it's not just that really big, long, jumbled mess. This is also what helped kind of clear on the screen only to that one part. Like I like I said before, these are the messages that you're seeing in the actual window itself. These packs are like, this is the message and this is how it comes out. And then this is updating each time inside the while loop. And then that's all that's written down in there. So yeah, that is what was worked on this weekend and this week. Thank you for watching.